Howdy y'all, this is Dwight and welcome back to my channel. Well, once again at the back property line here, we can see the old fence there going along the back and enjoying a beautiful day today. Actually quite lovely out. Kind of got us a little bit of a cool spell going on. We're just in the mid 60s and we had been up in the 80s there for a little bit. We had us some weathering coming through and boy, in the shade it can be almost a little cool. I'm wearing this overshirt, but the sun just feels downright lovely. And spring has sprung. All the leaves in the woods popping out quite nicely. Things have turned green once again, and it's just lovely. Well, been a little spell since I made me a video, and watching old Pat Paladin Piper, his most recent video, he mentioned about getting out of the habit of making the videos, and then it can be kind of hard to get back into it, which is true. And I made the comment, I'm one of them that kind of got out of the habit of it. I don't know if y'all been hearing it. There's an old noisy crow out in the woods there. Don't know if it'll come over across this mic or not, but anyways. So here I am making me another video. Main reason why I ain't been on here much is I haven't been enjoying this last little spell. Here's the first one. Today's May 1st. I looked at my notes and my last bowl I enjoyed was the 6th of April. So I went almost a month. And the reason for that is, of course, y'all know I've had my wisdom teeth removed. And to help with the healing and so on and so forth, wasn't enjoying any pipes beforehand for it was pretty close to a month. Then of course afterwards let things heal. Well, things healed up pretty good, but I'll be dogged if along the inside of the jaw there on the bottom they took the wisdom tooth and the molar right next to it had went bad. So I got two of them took off on the lower. Where that happened, my jaw had a couple little points that's poking up at my gum. And at first, I could kind of feel it, but I thought, well, the gum will heal back and get a little extra as it fills in, the holes. It'll be all right. Well, one of them overnight, the tip had broke and has wiggled its way through the gum. So, well, that took care of itself. And which, after getting something like that removed, you can have little pieces that come up from your gum or whatnot. And I'd had a few of them, just not from points of your jaw, But the last one, it actually stayed on, and it actually cut my gum and was poking up through my gum. And I thought, well, enough of this. So I got me one of my old needle files, got me some alcohol and, to de-germ it, whatnot, sanitize it. It's the word I'm looking for. Sanitize that old sucker and got in there, and I filed that point of that jaw down. Of course, it took a little bit for the cut to heal back up, um, but it's healed back up, and I ain't got no sharp points on my jaw no more. So things have been feeling pretty good in there for almost a week now, so I figured it's high time I get back to it and make a video of my first bowl back in basically a month. I ain't going the whole hog. I only loaded up about half a bowl. And you only get 3 guesses what I decided to put in here, and the first 2 don't count. Yeah, you guessed it. I got me some good old St. Bruno in here. And the good old Peterson 301. Those 2, for whatever reason, just sing together quite nicely. But I gotta say, it's quite lovely to sit back here once again and relax for a few moments, enjoying the view off into the woods. I still step back here occasionally, even when I wasn't enjoying a bowl. There's just something about enjoying a bowl and the view into the woods. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling around. Thought I'd better get me a video up, letting y'all know they ain't buried me yet. And hopefully I can be back a little bit more regular, enjoying some bowls. I still ain't going to go hog wild with things yet. Make sure things are going along nicely. But anyhow, do appreciate y'all stopping by and joining me for a few minutes. Hey, y'all come by and visit with me again. Y'all take care, you hear?